One of the most valuable things I've come to understand in life, and I don't say that lightly, it's the importance of stillness. How it's actually the foundation for life, really, uh, and for our own inner peace, sense of inner mastery. Inner stillness is like the platform that everything that we experience happens on. You can think of it as presence or awareness. But again, it's really just this inner spaciousness within your own consciousness. And the best part about it is that we can access it at any point. You don't have to go anywhere to experience this or get to this place. It's inherently what you are. It's the foundation of what you are, as I said, and the foundation of life itself. Behind all of the comings and goings of your thoughts, emotions, your sense perceptions, everything that happens in the world behind that is stillness, is just space. And words can't necessarily bring a person to that level of true understanding, because words just point us towards concepts, and concepts create more thinking. And if we try and think our way to a experience of deeper consciousness, it's like you can't get there by doing that. It's like trying to travel by car across the water. Unless you have one of those funky cars where the tires flip out and it has like some propellers or whatever, you're not going to be able to do that. The only way to experience this level of awareness within yourself is by just observing. It's like a pathless path coming to this inner still point. It's not about trying to stop thinking, and it's not about trying to think about certain things, because all of that is on the level of the mind. And as Albert Einstein once said, you can't solve a problem with the same level of thinking that caused it. And now, this isn't necessarily a problem, trying to get to a place of stillness or awareness. I like that quote because it points to the fact that we can't necessarily think our way to this place, because thinking is what prevents us from experiencing stillness. And trying not to think creates more thinking. So again, it leads us back to this place of just pure observation, just pure awareness of ourselves. And as I said, there's nowhere to be, there's nothing to do in order to achieve this. Even when you sit down and if you meditate, trying to be like, okay, I'm going to reach inner stillness. It's like you're trying to get somewhere that you already are. It's like if you punched in an address onto Google Maps or whatever map you use, and you set the address to where you are right now, and you're like, hey, I really want to get there. And you tell Google Maps, okay, take me there. It's going to say you're already there. Same is true with this. You're already there. It's just a matter of shifting something within yourself to perceive that inner stillness. And to me, that is what meditation actually is. It's the practice of coming back to that, but not through thinking, but by letting go of needing to be anywhere at all. Needing to be at peace or needing to have some sort of outcome attached to meditating. Meditating is coming back to pure beingness, which is what you are. Beyond the character that you're playing in terms of everything that you think, the story of who you think you are, the emotions that you have, the job that you have, your role as a parent or, a sibling or a spouse or whatever it is. It's the practice of stepping away from that to be within stillness. Because as long as we're identifying with things, attaching to things or resisting things, it's like covering up the stillness within ourselves. It's like if you were to find a diamond and it was covered in mud and water and dirt and stuff like that, you'd pick up this clump, but you wouldn't see the diamond. Obviously we can attach a price to it, but let's say this priceless thing that's underneath all of this mud and this dirt. It's like consciousness, it's like stillness, awareness. It's always there. But we tend to cover that up with all of this activity of the mind, and that's the mud and the dirt of our experience, our human experience. But when you come back to stillness, life becomes much more illuminated, your experience of life. It's pure presence. And you realize that everything you need is kind of right here. On a spiritual level. And it's deeply fulfilling. It brings a subtle joy within yourself. It's not like you're, it's not some superficial pleasure or instant gratification. It's much deeper than that. Like I said, it's truly fulfilling on a deep spiritual level. And I've come to realize that as long as I'm connected to that stillness, awareness, God even, I'm much less bothered in life by things. Doesn't mean everything goes my way or what my way is, my preferences, what my ego prefers or whatever. But it means that I'm connected to a greater, consciousness, a greater way that is life. So, stillness is the way. It's like in the Bible, Jesus said, "I am the truth, the way, and the life." And to me, that's what awareness, stillness is. It seems like nothing, but in that spaciousness of nothing, you'll actually find everything. So, even if there's sirens and all kinds of chaos going on, you can find the stillness in yourself, behind that. And as long as you can connect with that, you have mastery. As I said, you have peace. Because you connect with the awareness that is beneath or behind that which precedes the emotion or the thought or the experience that you're having. We would not be able to experience something if there wasn't an awareness first to perceive it. First, there's the awareness, and then there's the judgment of it, or the interpretation of it, and then there's the emotions, and then we attach our past experiences to it, and then that's where all of the mental chatter comes from, and our inner disturbance, and our attachments, and everything else. But first, there is the awareness of it, and if we could learn to slow down, to regulate, we could remain connected to that awareness or that stillness within ourselves. It is a practice. And to the overstimulated mind, to the dysregulated nervous system, it sounds like a complete waste of time. It sounds like it's useless. You couldn't even comprehend why you'd even do something like that. You got work to do. You've got things to do. You've got money to make. You've got things to chase. But as I've said, it really is the foundation for a good quality of life. in my opinion and in my experience, because in the end, the quality of your life begins with the quality of your consciousness. And the quality of your consciousness comes back to how connected you are to this awareness or this inner stillness or God. So, I hope this helps you connect with stillness within yourself and navigate your life with more inner peace. So, hope this helps.